So the Proteas say they're ready and rearing to go in the Netball World Cup. They're determined to not just participate, but to compete. The South African flag was handed over to team captain Bongiwe Msomi at a ceremony in Cape Town this morning. The Proteas ranked 5th in the world. They say that they're ready to make the country proud and inspire a generation of new netball players. Our reporter Vanessa Poonah has more. Vanessa, a good morning to you. As someone who attempted to play netball in high school, I'm quite envious, but I imagine that the energy is palpable. I'm hoping that you're able to feel the gees as we get closer to seeing our stars take to the courts.
Well, you're talking about attempting netball in high school. The last time I got onto a netball court was in primary school, and I'm not quite sure whether I still remember all the rules. But let me get back to what's happening in Cape Town this morning, and the gees is definitely building here. A little later on this afternoon, we will see a free concert taking place just at the fan park, which has been opened, or which will be opened for the duration of the tournament, right opposite the International Convention Centre. And of course, over the past few months, we have seen netball courts being erected, built and upgraded across areas across Cape Town and the Western Cape. And of course, this morning at the hotel just behind me, a short while ago, the team received the South African flag from the Minister, Zizi Kodwa. Of course, the event, the breakfast engagement event, was attended by the department officials, Minister, Deputy Minister, as well as Netball South Africa President Cecilia Molokwane, and of course the entire SPAR Proteas team. They've told us, in the panel discussion, that they are more than ready to make South Africa proud. They have been training. Their bus just left a short while ago from the hotel. I suppose that they will fit in a few more training sessions ahead, of course, of Friday, when they indeed take to the court to really, I suppose, what do you call it? Play the ball.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Let's use that one. Yeah.
In their Pool C group match, yes, and of course they will be playing alongside the likes of Wales, Jamaica and Sri Lanka. And of course we know here in South Africa that come the preliminaries as well as the finals, our team will be there. That may be a bit biased at this point, but of course Team South Africa, SPAR Proteas, they are out there to make South Africa proud.
Yeah, well, it certainly is the one time that I think we can agree that as South Africans and as news professionals, we're allowed to be biased, and that I don't think anyone's going to have a problem with that. Let's talk about the activities that are still coming, because this is my thing. One would hope that that there is some sort of energy from the community in the Western Cape. I mean, are we starting to see that energy? Any parades that are coming up? One would expect that we're going to see hopefully buses driving through Beach Road in Sea Point.
Well, I'm not in Beach Road, Sea Point at the moment. That's, of course, where our offices are. I'm standing outside the Southern Sun Hotel at the waterfront. But I can tell you, you talk about the excitement, and yes, I can tell you that a number of fan parks will be open for the duration. I know there's one at Langa. I understand there's a fan park in Kailicha, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, the main one will be taking place, or will be, it's already set up right opposite the convention centre. So, of course, those public viewing areas and the fan parks, we expect that netball lovers and sport lovers and really just the general public will be coming out. And of course, over the next day or so, we'll be taking to the streets of Cape Town. We'll be stopping people in their tracks, whether they're on their way to work, whether they're boarding a bus. We'll stop them and we'll speak to them about netball and the World Cup, and of course just get the sense on the ground from Cape Townians and also visitors on what they're expecting for the duration of this tournament. First time on the continent, the first time being hosted by South Africa, and quite a feather in the cap for Netball South Africa. They were telling us that the first time that a women-led federation is actually part and parcel of bringing a World Cup to South African shores, and of course the mother city ready to welcome and host this event. The Minister Zizi Kodwa a short while ago saying that he's already feeling the welcoming of Cape Town as being the mother city, and of course we will extend those warm, I suppose, welcome to everyone participating and visiting and attending the tournament.
Yeah. Vanessa, thank you so much for speaking to us and, of course, bringing us the latest. We look forward to seeing what comes next as we get closer and closer to the Netball World Cup as it kicks off on Friday in Cape Town. Vanessa Poonah is, of course, our reporter, bringing us the Gies from Kaapstad af. We'll take a short break. We're back in a moment.